Alright, I wanted to make a video on how instruction works in our course, how you're going to learn in our course. Everything is organized through modules to help you keep on pace and to know what you should be doing during any particular week. So if I go here to the first week of class, right, we have that we're starting with section 1.1, we have some associated homework, 1.2, some associated homework, the skills reviews that are part of Stat 10 if you have that co-requisite, and then 2.1. And so you can see in this first week we want to get through those sections. The homework's not due until the following week. We do have some assignments due at the end of the week, but just to keep us on track. But as we're ready to learn, let me just go to section 2.1. Every section has kind of an introduction as to what's going to be in there. And here's my advice, and this is the same advice in every section. Read the section in the book. Take advantage of the Multimedia Library where you can watch instructional videos. And I have links back to to a different module where the ebook is, as well as the multimedia. And I just want to show you that. But with each section, I've created my own video. So in addition to anything my math lab has, I have my own video on the section, right? And so if we go to, this is the homework, so if we go to section 2.2, which is here, you can see I have a 2.2 video lecture that it's in my voice, it's handling problems I feel are similar in the homework. But if I go back out to modules, where these links take you to is right here with the My Math Lab e-text and the Multimedia Library. I'd actually recommend not just going straight to the e-text. It's fine, but this seems to be better. So if I go to Multimedia Library, and let's suppose I'm working in that chapter 2, so go to chapter 2, you can choose the appropriate section. One thing I do want to highlight is that there's an integrated review section that's related to the skills reviews. So if you ever needed to review some things, there's an opportunity to do that. But here's 2.1. And I'm just going to recommend you select all and see all the resources that are available. Now it looks like nothing's happened, but if you come down here, what you have is the Multimedia Textbook section where you could read. So you don't need to purchase a textbook because this is the fastest way to access the ebook is right here. And what's awesome is it brings you up to the section that you care about. You can make the screen big and you can read through, the book, right? You have to toggle pages down here, which is fine, but it's going to step you through. This is exactly what would be in the printed copy of the book with examples and things like that. Now these are links because it's a multimedia textbook and it would take you to technology videos and things like that. But yeah, you have your full ebook there. You also have some videos on frequency tables. Relative frequency tables. And so you can watch the construction of a frequency table. You can see somebody else doing it besides me, and maybe that would be helpful.
Let's read some definitions that we're going to need to set up our frequency table. A frequency distribution, or also called a frequency table, lists data values either.
So you can see that you're going to get a lecture, right? And this is a live video with somebody talking and explaining the different concepts, and maybe it would help to hear it in a different voice other than my own. And so these videos are here, right, in video clips. They have PowerPoints to walk you through it, but they also have chapter exercises, chapter 2 review exercises that you could see, technology videos on how to use the technology that's possibly available to you. Again, all you really need is a calculator. But I just wanted you to be aware that there's all these video clips that are here and available to you. And again, the best way to access those is coming right here, and it's always at the top here, the Multimedia Library. So if you were working later on in chapter 8 and you're doing hypothesis tests, and you're doing a claim about a proportion, you can select all, and again scroll down, you won't see them initially, and you can get the textbook, video lectures over the entire sections, small video clips about the normal approximation method, finding the number of successes, those types of things, which would make sense to you as you're in that chapter. But again, I mean, a whole 18-minute video lecture that's different than mine that may prove to be very, very, very helpful.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jackie White from St. Leo University. This section presents complete procedures for testing a hypothesis or claim made about a population proportion. In this case, we're going to go ahead and start off with some of the requirements that we have.
Right. And so you can see that you have a nice video that gets brought up in a separate screen, so it's pretty awesome. And so all of this is available to you. This is all instruction provided by the publisher. And again, I have the individual instruction that you're going to need as well. So again, when you're working in Chapter 8, you'll be towards the end of the class. You'll be well versed in all of this. But don't worry, I've created my own 8.2 video lecture for the My Math Lab homework, right? And the section material that's there where I just talk about it and I'm detailing things out as well. So you're welcome to use as little or as much as you need. I just wanted you to realize the amount that's available to you. The other thing that maybe I should highlight is if you go into the My Math Lab site by opening My Math Lab Mastering, you can still access all these things right here, and it opens it up in a very big screen. And so if you go to the Multimedia Library here, it's the same thing, and it's the exact same interface. There's the e-text right here, and then assignments as well. All the assignments for the course just kind of highlighted here, and you can access those here too. That's how to really do it in a full screen. I have a video about that as well. So just I wanted to make sure you knew how you were going to navigate through the course. Most importantly, everything's organized by modules, and there's publisher created videos and instruction, and then there's also video instruction available that's created by me, that's available to you. So it's proven to be really good. And again, check in with me, come to the office hours and support hours, reach out to me via email with any questions or concerns. All right, good luck in everything.